was after the last game when Jank was saying, because you had 9 rebounds, you finished one shy of a double-double. He's like, you're going to want to average that, get that double-double every night. Is that kind of your goal? You want to average a double-double, and you have that in your mind?
Yeah, that's the goal for me this year, averaging a double-double every game, trying to get 10-plus boards to help my team win.
Are you aware during the game of where you are? Do you peek up at the scoreboard, or is it just go get the ball every time?
Nah, I kind of I don't do that at all. I don't worry about the score or anything like that. I just rebound and try and let the game come to me.
Early on, they for either one of you guys, they kind of just looked like they were just shooting lights out right away to start. I mean, had you guys kind of regroup to get back in the game, and obviously it was kind of a size difference, athleticism difference to kind of pull away.
We went to a zone because they run an unorthodox kind of offense, so it's kind of hard to play it the way we play defense. So the zone slowed them down, and we're able to get the W. So that's that was our game plan.
How much does it, I guess, for you? How much does it mess with the rotation? Emmanuel picked up 2 fouls, sat virtually the entire first half. More of a load for you tonight than you expected?
No, sir, not really. I just prepare, and I'm always mentally ready. So whenever coach throw me in there, I do what I do.
What in the second half, your defense looked a lot better, and for New Orleans started out, I think it was 1 for 14 from the floor in the second half. Did you guys make defensive scheme changes, or did they just cool off a little bit?
No, I think we just had to pick it up ourselves. I don't think they cooled off. I mean, they were getting they don't shoot the ball very well, but they play inside the field, they bully ball type stuff like that. So we just slowed them down and picked up the pressure.
You guys had somebody with 20 points, another guy with 22. Feron, you had a double-double. This really kind of says that this team, you can't depend on, or you shouldn't rely on just one guy. Just to kind of talk about that in general, just how it seems like anybody on this team can be that guy for the night.
I think with this, last year, everybody kind of knew Jamal was going to score, Jimmy was going to score. Those two were the main guys. But I think this year with the group of people we have at least 4 to 5 players that can go and get double figures every night. Whether it's me, whether it's Isaiah, whether it's CJ or Tyson. We have a lot of guys who can get double figures any game, any given night. So I think that's a positive with this team, and we have much fun than what I did last year with this team.
CJ, you had 5 assists, so obviously you're doing something right out there. How much fun is it just knowing that the passes that you make, you've got guys who are going to deliver for you?
A lot of fun. That's all I like to do is pass. I mean, I like to shoot here and there, but passing is what I love to do, and it makes the game a whole lot of fun. So.
Piggybacking off of that, was there more of a conceded effort in the second half to kind of work on getting guys open looks with assists? Because y'all had a 9 assists to 21 buckets made at some point in the second half, then 5 straight as y'all made your run. Was that kind of a catalyst? Was that something, a focus that you guys wanted to work on?
No, sir, not really. We just played the game and let the chips fall where they make.
Feron, you mentioned there's a lot of guys on this team who can score. One of those guys, Ethan Shagwell, was 1 for 8 from the floor tonight. Any extra gratification knowing you can get a win even when one of your scorers is having a cold night?
Ethan just had an off night. He'll probably be in the gym tonight, and he's going to get better. Going to have a great game Saturday. He either can shoot the ball, do things, very skillful for a big man. So I don't, this one bad game won't define him. I think the next game he'll probably come out and have a double-double, put him more energy and things of that nature.
Be honest, how nice was that poster?
I don't know. Let's see if it makes sports in the top 10. If it makes top 10, then we're doing something. But I don't know. I mean, I didn't think he was going to jump, but he was bold enough to do it. So that's what that led to.
What did that look like from your standpoint, CJ?
Repeat your question one more time.
The poster.
Yes,
what did
sir.
it look like just from where you saw it?
It looked like Jordan taking off on Mutombo or something. He punched him though. I like that.
Obviously, you got a game Saturday, but your next opponent after that beat Kentucky tonight. Do you worry at all about looking ahead?
Evansville beat Kentucky?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
On the road.
On the road?
In Lexington.
I mean, Kentucky has a young team, but we can't compare ourselves to Kentucky. We have it's 2 different teams. We have older guys, unlike Kentucky. Kentucky goes with all freshmen, so playing with all freshmen is very hard. So shout out to Evansville for beating Kentucky, but I mean it's SMU, so that don't pertain to us.
And we do got a game on Saturday.
So I mean we ready. So we not, right now we're taking one game at a time.
Yeah.
Evansville did a great job. Applaud out to them, but they got to see us Monday, and it's gonna be whatever.
Yeah, that being said, you guys do have a game on
Oh.
Saturday, closing out the season, closing out the homestand. How big is that for you guys to go into that game, that Monday game, 3-0?
I think it's big for us. That's just a momentum. Every time we win a game, it adds momentum to the team. So when we get the dub Saturday, I like to speak things into existence. And get ready and prepare for Evansville and go down there and fight. And give it our all.
What would you like to clean up or improve between now and Saturday to get a better performance?
Man-to-man defense. We're gonna work on that Thursday and Friday, and just get better as being solid and one as a defensive group, and then work on our scheme and whatever the scout report is or whatever we're gonna do the game plan for Evansville and Jackson State.